Did Renaissance Italy have a black duke? Yes. Meet Alessandro de Medici, chosen to rule Florence at just 19 years old. Born in 1510, Alessandro was the son of an African servant in the Medici household, a former slave of North African heritage. His father, rumored to be none other than Giulio de Medici, a cardinal of the Catholic Church, who later became Pope Clement VII. They called him Il Moro, Italian for the Moor. In 1532, Pope Clement VII named Alessandro the first Duke of Florence, but it wasn't his dark skin that threatened his reign. It was the shadow of his supposed low birth. The crown had barely touched his head before knives were drawn. His own family led the smear campaign, claiming he was too low born to wear a crown. Among the people, Alessandro was relatively liked. Among the nobility, he was despised. As he tightened his grip, the elite families fled Florence as he consolidated his power. To fortify his rule, Alessandro married Margaret of Austria, daughter of Emperor Charles V, to secure an imperial alliance. But power made him a target. Alessandro's reign ended not in war, but in betrayal. Meet Lorenzino de Medici, a distant cousin, a trusted confidant, and the man who would betray Alessandro. Over the years, the two grew close, but beneath Lorenzino's smile lay dark motives. Resentment over inheritance turned kinship into conspiracy. Lorenzino lured Alessandro to his home under the guise of a secret affair with a noble widow. Unarmed and alone, Alessandro waited. While Lorenzino claimed to fetch the lady, he returned instead with a blade. He and his servant ambushed the young duke, stabbing him to death in cold blood. Then karma came knocking. At first, exiled Florentine elites hailed him a hero, but praise was all they gave. Instead, Lorenzino was heralded as the new Brutus, and his hopes for a revolution and a revolt against the Medici rule never transpired. Lorenzino fled to Venice in dismay. 12 years later, vengeance caught up with him. On the orders of Emperor Charles V, whose daughter had married Alessandro, Lorenzino was assassinated. Poetic justice? Perhaps. Alessandro de Medici may have ruled briefly, but his legacy endured. He laid the foundation for over 2 centuries of hereditary Medici rule in Florence, a dynasty born in scandal, sealed in blood.